And good morning, good day, and good evening, fellow nerds and noobs. We are going into a Fast and Furious Friday, Econ Friday on Nerd Revolution Radio. I'm your host, Revolution Phoenix, aka aka Joe Clement. That's too funny. Oh, Lord have mercy. We are going into a quick update for you all on the markets around the world with the dollar's purchasing powers, of which is the strongest current currency, as well as what is the average mortgage rate in good old America, and what would be the gold and silver going on. And we're going to shoot fire real quick with the process of buying in real estate, some of the tips and processes that we go through over here in Florida, and share them with you. And give or take, some situations are always different, and every process has its own adjustments. All right, so first and foremost, let's get it on with the top 10 strongest currencies in the world. The dollar being in at number 10, actually. Surprising, not really, actually. It's probably even lower, but that's okay. Euro coming in at number 9, and Swiss franc number 8, Cayman Island dollar number 7, Gibraltar pound number 6, the British pound number 5, the Jordanian dinar number 4, the Omani rial number 3, the Bahraini dinar number 2, and number 1 is the Kuwaiti dinar, coming in at number 1 currently, with it is $3.25 for $1. So yeah, it takes, if we were to trade it in, we have to spend $3.25 to get 1 dinar of the US dollar. No surprise. Gold and silver, my favorite, my choices. Gold is currently hovering around $1,918.19, or 1,918, and silver's at $22.91. Platinum hovering around $900, just around $896, and palladium at 1,195 per ounce. By the way, those are per ounces. Oh yeah, I definitely would prefer those. And mortgage loans, mortgage rates are hovering around 7 to 8%. Some are even going around 9%. And if you have a really good credit score, you can get it down to 7.5, probably, and around that. But all around, buying property is better than not in most situations. If you can go into debt for the property, just keep your debt to income ratio in check. That's what they say. All right, so going into the process of selling a property could be complex, but navigating through the step-by-step is usually a very helpful thing. That way you know where you are and you can literally start checking things off. So you have your walkthrough and your meeting and needs analysis. So this is important to where when you and the agent are sitting there and literally understanding what are the needs that you want to achieve from the sale of the property. And the walkthrough that the agent will do is very important too, because they should be looking at it as giving you as much feedback, whether it's depersonalizing, decluttering, staging, making some updates, getting things like that are pretty obvious, like, hey, how old's this roof? That roof looks like it needs to be replaced. You might want to consider that, because if not, we might be in a cash deal only, so we'll have to come up with some ideas. If you can't, you can't upfront the money, so there's solutions around the corner, but that's all where the analysis comes into. Then you sign the listing agreement. That's a big deal. Congratulations. Preparing the sale of property, we stage with photography, you get all those different things. You get the videos now where people are, really all about the videos. And in general too, in most situations, fellow nerds and noobs, the price will sell the house. If it's priced right, it will sell itself. I mean, you can market it, but I just really, which is next, launch a coming soon marketing campaign. This is becoming sometimes we didn't even have a chance to do a coming soon. In a normal fair market, you pretty much have a coming soon marketing campaign. It's very effective, and you as the buyer, you can get some feedback right away. You could also get your price better established by you have other agents coming in and giving you feedback. So there's a couple different things that can come from that. And then for the agent, they're getting to market a little bit sooner and possibly get some more leads for themselves. Establish a competitive price exactly is the number one thing I would consider being the most important thing. Officially list your property. Big deal. Congratulations, you're a listing. I would mark out your and put the property because it's yours, but we have this attachment thing that we mine, and it's the property that increases your income or helps you move to your next destination. Launch just listed marketing campaign. Big deal right there. Start showing your house and hold an open house. Big deal in the open house is where the buyer will get buyers pretty much come in and they will let you know if they want it or don't. If some of them walk in and they look at the price, they go like, oh, this is just a little too high, or they pick it apart. And some people walk in like, oh, I like this, I really want this. How much? You actually can get those bidding wars rolling through if it's priced right, for sure. Receive and present offers. Big deal. Congratulations. Presenting offers and getting them in is a big deal. Some areas of the country require attorney review, or some contracts in general do require an attorney review, though I loathe, no offense, attorneys. Negotiate the contract. You get to negotiate. Absolutely. Everything's negotiable. But don't be, I would say, wing nuts when like you need to replace a wing nut on a door, and you want to have the seller drop the price $10,000 for one little wing nut that you can get at Home Depot for 75 cents. It doesn't make sense. Don't do it. You're going to lose the contract. But in general, as an agent, I always say, are you willing to lose the property for $1,000 or $100 or $10,000, whatever it may be? And if you are, that's the way it is. All right, good to go. We're moving on. And then the negotiations end there, and then you're back on the market. Or you go under contract. Congratulations, now we are under contract. Offers are presented, you listed it, we have made a buyer find his way to your door, and you are now ready to move on and get your god dang money. But it's not over yet, because you have inspections. Facilitated inspection process. This is very important. This is something where there's a couple different directions people have taken prior to this, but buyers come in, they do their inspection. Inspections are satisfied from, what's required by the insurance company to get the loan, so that the buyers then can move forward to buying your house. And you then have the appraisal come in, because now all the inspections are satisfied. Congratulations, you've made it through the next stage. Check. Negotiate any issues. Check. After inspection, well, hey, there's this crack, but the inspection doesn't require. Okay, well, we'll just drop the price another $1,000, or here we'll remedy it. Here's a we fix it up, and then credit into the system, whatever, credit into the HUD. Then the oversee appraisal. The appraisal comes in for the mortgagor or mortgage company, and they come in to verify that it's worth what they're saying. That they're like it's marketable to give the property that much loan value, to where that the bank is not going to be over their head again, like a 2007. Coordinate and prepare for further inspections. So literally, if there's any other inspections that need to get done, like a sinkhole, an engineer, termite, wood destroying organisms, all those should be done within this process anyway, right during the inspection period. But if there's any follow-up inspections, for sure you want to knock them out. Then you have your final walkthrough, which is literally the day of or day before. I like to do it the morning of if you can, but some people the day before, whichever, it's all there. And you go through and you make sure everything is peachy keen to where you remember it being, and nothing's missing. Like, you agreed upon the washer and dryer being there, and it's gone, and it's in the contract. You literally are written, and there's signatures right next to it, initials and everything, because you were debating and negotiating, and it was a big deal. And now they're gone. That's going to cause an issue. So if you're the seller, and you then all of a sudden want to be spiteful and take those washer and dryers, don't do that. or the movers took it on accident. Make sure the movers don't do it first off. But also, if it happens, we got to be solution-based and be real. So they took the washer and dryer. Okay, knock off $600, $1,000, however much they were, and then plus the movers. So then you got another $1,200. Is it worth $1,200 to take the washer and dryer? Those are the debates that you might go through. Those are discussions in your mind that you might even go through. So, fellow nerds and noobs, there is a basic process to make it to close. Congratulations, you made it to closing in the end. And now you have no longer lived in a property that is in that location, and you moved to another location on this rock, flying through space and time, and you get to enjoy the view of it in another spot. That is awesome. Good job. And hopefully the government doesn't try and take your land after you not paying them their rent, because they're the landlord, apparently. Not really, but they like to think so, and they like to play this game throughout time and history to keep doing this over and over again. But I digress. Fellow nerds and noobs, that does it for me today. Hope you had a great time. It's good to be back, and I really look forward to rock and rolling more and more nerdiness with you all over the next 24 years. I don't know, 24? I was going to say 2024, but I just went with it and said 24. So after 25 years, we're done. We're over. I'll be telling you like this. Yeah, I remember when COVID was coming out. It was bullshit. Anyway, stay well, stay nerdy, and remember, life is a balance. Enjoy the ride and rock and roll. Till next time, I will see you soon. And do not fret also, fellow nerds. I am excited to eventually get back the Critics Cafe, which we will be bringing a lot of good nerdiness to it, which it is going to be. I want to get some feedback. What do you think? Critics Cafe, keep the name, or go to the Nerds of the Roundtable? So what do you say you? Stay well, nerds. Talk to you soon, and have a great weekend. Peace.